What's going on, everybody? My name is Anthony and welcome back to another Minecraft seed spotlight on my channel. Now today's seed is quite unique, to be honest, as you do have a mesa biome directly at the spawn right here, as you can see, and surrounding the spawn location you actually have an NPC village and a desert temple, and finally you have 6 dungeons surrounding the spawn, which is that's pretty cool in my opinion. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the seed. If you guys do enjoy the video, then be sure to give this video a like, as it is going to help me out a huge bunch, and it is of course going to motivate me to upload more videos for you all. Now, if you guys want to know what the seed is, it will be displayed on the screen or in the description below, as well as the coordinates to everything in this seed. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So this is pretty much where you spawn. You spawn inside of a mesa biome right here, as you can see. And firstly, what you want to do is pretty much walk off in this direction if you're in survival mode. And you basically just want to follow this desert biome kind of path thing right here. And it will basically take you to an NPC village right here, as you can see. This is the first thing in the seed. So pretty much what you want to do is just follow that desert biome trail, and it will take you to this village right here. Now, unfortunately, there's no blacksmith, but it does have lots of farms and stuff so you can get food. And what you want to do is secondly just fly off or walk off in this direction, where you will encounter a desert temple right here, as you can see. So let's go ahead and enter it, and in the first chest we had 3 emeralds, so that's going to be so awesome for the village that's right next to this temple, as you can trade them in with the villagers for some cool stuff. You also have an awesome enchanted book right here, as you can see, with feather falling and protection 3, and you have some gold and iron in the 3rd chest, and in the final one you just have some gold. So that's going to be pretty cool for golden apples. So you can basically make golden apples if you find apples, and use the enchanted book for a pickaxe, and use the emeralds for the villagers at the village over there. Now, the next thing I am going to travel to are the dungeons within the seed. Now, to do this, I'm actually going to go back to the spawn location, as I have set up command blocks for these dungeons. Now, I know people were saying that I shouldn't use command blocks for my seed showcases, but the reason I'm using them is because they speed up the process of showcasing the seeds. But most of these dungeons are actually surrounding the village we were just at, so you don't have to worry about that. So the first dungeon is actually located underground right here, and there is one chest and it has a spider spawner. And as you can see, the loot is all kind of crammed together, and you've just got iron and wheat and saddles and stuff like that. And if you actually go up to the surface right here, you will see that this dungeon is relatively close to the village that we just checked out, so that's pretty cool. So you just want to basically travel to the dungeon, which is right here, and I'll keep my coordinates on screen so you guys can see them. We're now going to teleport to the second dungeon, which is actually underneath the mesa biome, which is at spawn. And in the chest right here, we actually have some music discs, some iron, and some wheat. So that's pretty cool, as you can make bread and stuff like that, and you can have the music disc to listen to music if you have a jukebox. So yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion. That's the second dungeon right there, and we're now going to teleport to the third dungeon, which is located right here. Now, this is actually underneath the desert biome, which is right next to the mesa biome at spawn. And as you can see, we have some more music discs, and we have a name tag and some wheat and a saddle, which is pretty awesome, because name tags are quite hard to find unless you find a bunch of dungeons. But as you can see, it's right next to the village once again, which is pretty beneficial and cool. And the next thing we're going to teleport to is the 4th dungeon in the seed. Now, this one is actually underneath a mesa biome. So all of these dungeons are relatively close to spawn. They're all going to be within 1,000 blocks of the spawn, so that's pretty awesome. And as you can see, this is a double chest right here, and you've got lots of music discs and name tags and iron ingots and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically it for this dungeon right here. But another unique thing about it is that it's actually in a cave system next to a huge ravine right here, which I think is quite cool in my opinion. And yeah, that is basically it for this dungeon. So let's go ahead and fly back up, and we're now going to teleport to the 5th dungeon in the seed. And I think this one is pretty close to spawn. As you can see, it's in like a plains biome, and it's near the village again, as you can see. And I just think that's pretty cool in my opinion, as most of these dungeons are just extremely close to spawn. So we're now just going to go in the hole and drop down into the dungeon. And as you can see, once again, it is a double chest. So let's go ahead and grab all of the loot from this dungeon. I'm just going to grab the essential loot. And look at all the music discs we have. We've got so many of them. So maybe if you're playing on a multiplayer server, you could set up a shop for music discs or something like that. And that's basically it for the 5th dungeon. Now the last dungeon is a little bit more far away from the rest of them, but it's still within the Mesa biome right here, as you can see. But to actually get to this dungeon, you need to kind of get rid of the water so you can actually go to it. But this dungeon is pretty cool, as you do have a golden apple and name tags and stuff. So this is pretty much a unique dungeon, as you do have a golden apple and some name tags. And yeah, that is basically it. I think that kind of concludes today's seed, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then I would really appreciate a comment letting me know that you enjoyed the video and stuff like that. And if you guys have any seeds that you want me to showcase, then be sure to comment them, as I would be more than happy to check them out. And if I do like the seed, then I might showcase it and mention your name in the video. And yeah, that is basically it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm really happy that I'm sticking to the daily upload schedule now. KaoshKraft will be out tomorrow, so if you check my channel out, then there'll be a new video tomorrow, which is going to be the KaoshKraft series. And yeah, that's basically it. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time. So yeah, just for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!